Hey everyone, so let's talk about three little words that can seriously change the game for any team: responsibility, accountability, and ownership. Now, I know they might sound a bit like corporate buzzwords, right? But stick with me because by the end of this, you're going to see them as the actual keys to unlocking clarity, trust, and a kind of resilience that makes a team truly thrive.
Okay, to kick things off, let me ask you a question. What's the single most frustrating, morale crushing phrase you can possibly hear at work? I bet one just popped into your head, didn't it?
You got it. That's not my job. Ugh, we've all heard it, and we have all felt that sinking feeling it creates in the pit of your stomach. It's a phrase that just instantly creates gaps, it shifts blame, and it just chips away at the trust that holds a team together. But here's the thing, that not my job attitude, it isn't just a sign of a bad apple on the team. It's actually a symptom of something much, much deeper, a fundamental lack of clarity about who's supposed to be doing what. And this is what that looks like in practice. When roles are fuzzy and nobody's quite sure who's doing what, the whole team just falls out of sync. All of a sudden, you've got two people doing the exact same work, but that other critical task over there? Yeah, that gets missed entirely. That's how you get performance gaps, and that's how progress grinds to a halt. So, how do we fix this, right? How do we escape that cycle of frustration? Well, what we need is a framework. We need a shared language for how we all agree to work together. And that shared language is built on these three powerful concepts: responsibility, accountability, and ownership. And trust me, these aren't just words on a poster. They are the essential pillars for building a team that is high functioning, that is resilient, and that can really tackle anything that comes its way. All right, so let's actually dig in and break down what each of these really means. I think a helpful way to picture it is like a ladder. You're moving up from the baseline expectation of just completing tasks, all the way up to creating truly incredible results. So at the bottom of the ladder, we start with responsibility. This is the foundation, right? These are the specific tasks and duties assigned to your role. It's all about answering that one simple question: what is expected of me? It's about getting that basic clarity. Next, we climb one rung up to accountability. Now, this is a big step. This isn't just about doing the tasks anymore. It's about being answerable for the results. The whole focus shifts from did I check all the boxes to did my work actually deliver the outcome that matters? It's a huge shift. And then at the very top of that ladder, we've got ownership. And let me tell you, this is the real game changer. Ownership is a personal choice. It's you deciding to look beyond your specific role to spot problems, to create opportunities, and to drive success for the entire mission. It's the mindset that constantly asks, how can I make this whole thing better? This table here lays it out perfectly. You can really see the shift. See, responsibility is all about assigned tasks. But as you move over to accountability and ownership, the focus changes completely to results and the overall mission. And look at the source. It moves from being something assigned to you to something you choose. That is a massive leap in your personal impact. Okay, so knowing the definitions is one thing, but actually living them out day to day, that's a whole different ballgame. That requires a very specific kind of mindset. Think of it like this. There's a line. You can choose to operate below the line. That's the world of blame, avoidance, and you guessed it, not my job. Or you can choose to live above the line, a world of initiative, proactive problem solving, and follow through. Which side of that line you choose to be on, well, that makes all the difference. So how do you actually stay above the line? Well, you can use this super simple 4-step process. First, you see it. You notice the problem or the opportunity. Then you own it. You make a choice that it's yours to help solve. Next, you solve it. You figure out a way forward. And finally, you do it. You take action and see it through. See it, own it, solve it, do it. It's such a powerful and practical loop. So let's zoom out. What actually happens when an entire team starts operating this way? The culture just fundamentally shifts. The payoff is absolutely enormous. And I mean, the payoff is huge. You don't just get rid of that not my job problem. You create this deep alignment around the mission. And with that kind of clarity, you build incredible trust. And with that trust comes the resilience to get through any challenge, helping both the team and every single person on it truly thrive. So, how can you start applying this, like, today? Well, start by just asking yourself these 3 simple questions every single day. Number 1, am I crystal clear on my responsibilities? Number 2, am I being accountable for the results? And number 3, am I choosing to take ownership? You know, it all comes down to this one simple truth. When everyone owns it, everyone thrives. The individual, the team, the entire mission. That's the kind of culture that is absolutely worth building. So the only question left is, what will you choose to own today?